You ever try to rest, but your brain keeps whispering, you haven't earned it yet? Like, even when the day ends, the work in you doesn't? Welcome to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Sean Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. Welcome back to Daily Power Boost. Yesterday, we talked about why stillness isn't stagnation, it's revelation. And today, we're going deeper into why you can't stay there. Because most high performers don't have a time management problem, they have a self permission problem. Somewhere along the way, you learn to equate peace with laziness. So you keep trying to earn your exhale. But rest isn't a reward, it's maintenance for the mission. When your identity is wired to output, rest feels like theft, as if pausing steals something from your purpose instead of protecting it. I remember closing my laptop one Friday night thinking, I'm done. 5 minutes later, I was answering DMs, then tweaking a post, then checking analytics just to make sure. My body was exhausted. My mind was electric. My nervous system only knew two settings: grind or guilt. Because for decades, productivity wasn't my practice, it was my personality. If I wasn't producing, I didn't feel real. That's the addiction most leaders don't name. You can tell you're hooked when you close your laptop, walk to the kitchen, and your hand reaches for your phone before you even realize what you're doing. Not because something's urgent, because stillness feels like falling. That's not drive, it's dependency. You're not addicted to progress, you're addicted to proof. Proof you matter, proof you're still relevant, proof you're worth the air you're breathing. But here's the paradox: the harder you chase proof, the further you drift from presence. The more you produce, the less you actually feel anything. You're checking boxes, but you're not checking in. Productivity was meant to be a tool. You turned it into a test. A test you can never pass because the finish line keeps moving. Every goal hit resets the scoreboard to zero. So let's rewrite the rules. What if productivity isn't about doing more, but about doing what truly matters and then stopping? Stopping isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's your nervous system learning a new definition of enough. If you can't stop working, you're not in control. You're in captivity. And the bars of that cage look suspiciously like good habits, morning routine, inbox zero, perfect streaks. But performance without presence is just a prettier burnout. So ask yourself, who am I when I'm not producing? Can I still locate my worth without the metrics? If the answer feels shaky, that's where your real work begins. And that question, who am I when I'm not producing? That's what we're digging into tomorrow. The spacious self, how to reclaim the room you shrunk out of. Because the real cost of productivity addiction isn't just exhaustion, it's contraction. You've been making yourself smaller to fit inside a system that was never built for your fullness. But first, let's land today. Here's your productivity detox. The next time the urge hits to check one more thing, pause. Put your hand on your chest and say this out loud: my value doesn't live in motion. Say it until the panic quiets. Say it until your shoulders drop. Say it until you actually believe it. That's the first honest breath recovery asks of you. You don't have to earn your exhale. You just have to remember how to take one. Rest isn't the reward at the end of the achievement. It's the rhythm that keeps achievement aligned. The leaders who last aren't the ones who push hardest. They're the ones who pause on purpose. Because when you stop working for your worth, your work finally becomes worthy of you. This was the Productivity Detox, rewiring the need to earn your exhale. Tomorrow, the spacious self, reclaiming the room you shrunk out of. Because once you learn to stop, the next challenge is staying open, protecting the mental and emotional space where true leadership lives. With strength and heart, I'm Sean Michael. Stay close. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.